What's up, everybody? It's your boy C Sams, and this is The Specs. It's finally happened. The deal is done. The paperwork is signed. Well, I don't know if the paperwork is signed. I wasn't in the room. I wish I was in the room. But finally, Disney has acquired the properties of 21st Century Fox. I'm not talking about Avatar. I'm not talking about all those other properties that we gained. I'm talking about what we're here to talk about, because this is a comic book movie review show. We're talking about Marvel has come back home to the MCU. Now, in the 90s, Marvel was actually bankrupt. There was a problem in Marvel with the finances. The comic books wasn't doing so good. The cartoons was it was good for what it was, but it wasn't making that serious dough that other movie studios were capitalizing on bigger properties. So Marvel had to get rid of some of their big names. Spider-Man went over to Sony. Fantastic Four and X-Men went over to Fox. Paramount got the Hulk. So Marvel didn't have anything. So Marvel had an idea, and it started with Iron Man. And then from Iron Man, it has become the juggernaut that we see today, and the big conglomerate money-making machine that we see as the MCU. And as I've been talking about for years, it's only a matter of time before these movie studios get with the program and put these characters back into the hands of the almighty Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'm excited. I'm overly excited, because now we're going to see some of the big crossovers. We're going to see some of the big events that we've only dreamed about seeing. The reason why we didn't get a proper Marvel Civil War, and it was called Captain America Civil War, is because we didn't have all the characters under the same umbrella, under the same roof. Now we have it, and it's just in time, because there seems to be a big boom when it comes to the female-led movies, the female-led directors, and also some female-led properties is starting to expand. And if you know about the comics, the Civil War 2, everything is just falling into place. If you're not seeing all the signs lining up, you better take a good look at it, because it's happening. But I'm not here to talk about that. This is The Specs. So I'm here to talk about the 5 things that we can look forward to the major crossover and put a smile on your face. The crossover possibilities. Now, I am very excited about this, because we're finally going to see some big crossovers that we've only dreamt about seeing. Finally, X-Men and Avengers crossing over. We see Deadpool and Sony's Spider-Man, because remember, Spider-Man is in this universe now, crossing over. We're going to see a lot of those big name crossovers. I cannot wait to see. Fantastic Four is finally going to cross over with the Avengers. And on top of that, one of the main criticisms of the MCU is their villains. We don't have strong enough villains. I agree with that point. Now we're going to get some of the big name villains that some of these properties have and probably haven't used to its potential. Big example, Doctor Doom. We haven't seen a proper Doctor Doom yet. Now we're going to see a proper Doctor Doom. If you look at Marvel, Marvel knows how to nail a character, and I believe that we're going to see just that in this crossover. We also got Galactus. Last time I saw Galactus, he was a cloud. No bueno. That doesn't work for me. So now we're probably going to see a proper version, and it's just in time. I have a feeling that this deal has been in the pipe for some years now, because we only got part 1 of Infinity War when it was supposed to be part 2. If you know that Infinity Gauntlet storyline, at the end of that storyline, we see some of the cosmic beings all appear. It might be a little bit too soon to wish for this, but could we see Galactus? Could we see Beyonder? Could we see Infinity? Yeah. Could we see Master Chaos, Lord Order? Or is it Master Order and Lord Chaos? Who knows? Who cares? Guess what? We're probably going to see it, and I cannot wait to see it in this upcoming big expansion of the MCU universe when it comes to the crossover. Now, another thing that we might see is a multiverse. Right now we are in the 616 universe in the cinematic universe, in the cinematic movies. Now we can get a little bit deeper into the multiverse, and where for those fans who are a little bit upset at the fact that some of these characters are coming over to Marvel, and Marvel is going to put their own little spin on them, and we're not going to get no more black leather latex of all the characters in the X-Men. We're not going to get a crap Phoenix saga. We haven't seen a proper Phoenix saga. I know you guys are very excited about that on the Marvel Fox slate, but now that it's all coming back under the same roof, maybe none of those things might not get even touched. Oh, wow. All right, what I'm saying is we may not get that whatsoever. This might be just another alternate universe, just like how we see other alternate universe under the MCU umbrella. Unfortunately, if you think about it, the Netflix stuff is kind of an alternate universe. They don't really acknowledge the fact that there are some super beings. We only see a couple of things like that, but we don't really get into that. That might be something that we might see. We might just see these universes untouched, unscathed under the Disney umbrella. This just might be geared towards the hardcore adults, the adolescent teens, whatever the case may be. But I don't think we're gonna get any interference from the MCU. Another thing we might see, and I mentioned this earlier, a classic X-Men reboot. Listen, say what you want, and I'm almost positive that I've been reading the reviews. People have not been liking these new reboots of the X-Men series. I loved First Class, I loved Days of Future Past, but those two movies were really good. If you think about the other three movies that came before it, especially Last Stand was horrible. I saw Professor X get blown away. What? Anyway, listen, we're probably gonna see a classic version of these characters. Now that the two trilogies are finished and we're stepping into the Dark Phoenix and everything like that, I have an idea that most likely these movies are gonna play itself out, the slate is gonna be filled, and then we're finally gonna see a classic and proper X-Men reboot. We're probably gonna see Cyclops in his real natural glory, the way Cyclops should be. We're gonna see a new Wolverine. It's not a coincidence that now that Hugh Jackman has stepped away, they can finally reboot and start a new X-Men universe with a new Wolverine. It's only time will tell, and I'm excited for it. This is probably one of my favorite, and I'm very excited about this. Let's keep it real. Fantastic Four has been crap. We had 3 movies of Fantastic Four. The last Fantastic Four was probably one of the worst comic book movies of all time. Well, I can think of a few. Fantastic Four was crap. Now, we are probably going to get a better, a more comic accurate depiction of the first family of Marvel. And it's exciting to see that because it's a reality now. These things are reality. I could see Fantastic Four crashing into New York City in their spaceship. They're already transformed, and now they are thrown right into the middle of the MCU. Yeah, we can get a little origin movie and everything like that, or the way Marvel has been doing it with Black Panther, with Spider-Man, they're just throwing them into the middle of the movies and then we'll figure all that stuff out later. We might see the same thing for the first family, and this is awesome. We're gonna get a proper Silver Surfer, even though I didn't have a problem with the other Silver Surfer. We're gonna get a proper Galactus. We're gonna get we're gonna get proper characters that we couldn't get when Marvel and Fox were separate. Now that they're together, man, reunited, and it feels so good. Lastly, we're probably gonna get, not even probably anymore, we're definitely gonna get some reenactments of some classic comic book storylines that we could never get because these properties were on different studios. Now that everything is coming together, we're gonna get the Illuminati. Now, if you know the story about the Illuminati, we got Tony Stark, we got Doctor Strange, we got Professor X. Who else we got? We got Namor. Reed Richards. Anyway, we get these characters together in the Illuminati, and if you know the story of the Illuminati, they are involved in a lot of different things, and we're probably going to see them. Even though a lot of movies already have touched on a lot of these topics, you can still see some proper stuff. Again, even though we saw parts of Planet Hulk, we haven't seen World War Hulk. So now we could probably see a proper version of World War Hulk. Everybody's there, everybody's at the table. Why not? I don't see why not. And lastly, we could get, finally, Secret Wars. Secret Wars. Secret Wars have X-Men, Fantastic Four, Avengers. Everybody in Marvel are all in here. The Skrulls are in here. Everybody's involved. The cosmic beings are in here. They're all in it. excited, folks. This merger is a huge thing. Now, there is some business stuff on the back end. There are some people's lives that's going to be changed, but that's when it comes to business. If 21st Century Fox decided to close their doors and say they're going to shut down this movie part of their business, a lot of people are going to lose jobs anyway. But at the end of the day, this is a huge thing for comic book fans. This is a huge thing for movie fans. I hope everybody's excited. A lot of people are a little bit hesitant about this merger because this means a lot of things for a lot of people, especially rival brands. So get with the program. It's all good. Deal with it. I'm dealing with it. I'm enjoying it. Marvel, once again, is leading the charge. And if you didn't notice it, just real quick, my t-shirt, I have all the characters here. Well, not all the characters, but I got X-Men, I got Spider-Man, I got the Avengers all right here. I got all the movie studios on one shirt. Mind blowing, right? I just blew your mind. Clean up yourself. Anyway, this is your boy C. Sam's, and this is The Specs. I'll catch you later.